Welcome to Houston, Texas and Daikin Park. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Houston Astros.
And now.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Houston Astros.
Just about set to go on the hill here today, Framber Valdez.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the veteran first baseman, Yandy Diaz. That's in for a strike at 95. And we're underway here this afternoon.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. And downstairs.
1 strike. Inside, ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hit on the ground to short, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now it's Brandon Lau. First offering, and it just misses. Diaz on at first, nobody out.
2 balls, no strikes.
Tap foul at the plate. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Line drive, caught, dives for the bag, got him. Double play. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy, and getting to start, Shane McClanahan.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Line to left. And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Misses off the plate. And the count 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. And that's fouled off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Pitch is in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Jansen fields, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on. Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Christian Walker. That's in there. Strike 1. Two outs. Foul ball there. Outside with a breaking ball.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 left for Houston. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Valdez back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Eric Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. And that's
Ball 2.
downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Danny Jansen.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty.
That's a ball. I got
Second
1 ball,
inning
1
here,
strike.
no score. Ground ball right side. Walker tosses to the
He's
pitcher
out.
covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Christopher Morel. Check swing, called strike. And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third. Paredes tosses to first. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the second. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. First
Ball,
pitch
that's out.
misses. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he
I got a
really
ball, 1
sells the
strike.
changeup with that arm action.
On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. And it beats him. What a play.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Up the middle, Lau. Throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Left fielder, Chas McCormick.
And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that drops in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Houston,
Leading off
and
for
now the
Tampa
shortstop,
Bay.
Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored. This guy is a big contributor. Trying to bunt his way on, and that's a foul ball.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 8, left fielder, Richie Palacios.
Richie Palacios, next to hit for the Rays. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Batting 9, center fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca, next to hit for the Rays. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Throws to first in time. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Dyken Park, bottom of the inning. And now the right fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
That one way inside. Up the middle. Flips it. There's one.
He's out.
To first, not in time. Great effort there. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time. Here goes the runner. Fought off foul. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. Snap throw to first.
He's in there.
And he's back in safely. One now. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Runner goes again. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they jump out front. It's 2-0.
Jose Altuve packs a lot of power in his swing. The ball just explodes off his bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Down to third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Check swing, called strike. And that's in for a strike. 0-2 now. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Alvarez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, 27 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Nice curveball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a curve is down and in. That one to first, but that rolls foul. Next offering is downstairs. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the 3rd. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. DeLuca hauls it in to end the inning. Jose Altuve goes yard for the Astros. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Start of the 4th, Yandy Diaz now.
First baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And there's a strike.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1. Smoked into left, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 1st inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Lau at the plate. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Diaz gets his lead at first with nobody out. Not close with that one. And a count 1-2. Got him. Next K is his 3rd of the game.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The other way. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To Pena at second for one, and that's all they'll get.
Well, I really like this right here. He knocked the ball down on that dive and then was able to pick it up, get it to second base, cut that lead runner off, and that's keeping a guy out of scoring position.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
2 outs. And a strike in there.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. The Rays strand just the one. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Christian Walker.
Let's go, Christian.
Fastball for a strike.
Hoog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 1-2. And that skips into dirt.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one misses. 3-2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting, catcher.
So a man at first. And now Yainer Diaz. 0 for 1 so far. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Inside, just missed. Now a screamer into the outfield. DeLuca makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Cut on and lifted in the air. Low, ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike. Walker, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that
1
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. On the ground, right side. Lau gets it to first, and that is the inning. So the Astros lead one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Jansen to hit.
Danny Jansen.
Valdez back to work. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball one.
Well, these
no
Rays
strike.
just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one outside.
1 strike.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Good eye right there.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hammered, base hit. So he battled through a long at-bat and earned himself a hit.
But when you see that
Up
many
next
pitches
for
in an
Tampa
at-bat,
Bay,
your
the
chances of
designated
succeeding
hitter,
go up.
Christopher
And
Morel.
right there, we see the result.
And next is the designated hitter, Christopher Morel. Grounded out his first time up. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody
Now
out.
batting,
2 consecutive
shortstop,
base hits for
Jose
these guys here.
Caballero.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Ball.
The changeup missing, and that is ball one. Knee high, that's in for a strike. First and second here, no outs. Ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Pitch kicks away. Both runners move up, 2 in scoring position now, and that takes away the double play.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men into scoring position now, still with nobody out, so this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Two in scoring position, nobody out, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's down and in. Right side, Walker. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's going to be Richie Palacios. Golden opportunity right here. Just missed.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
On the ground, out to short. Throws across the diamond. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Grounded out his first time up. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Rays down by a run. Man on second, 2 down. And that's outside. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, inning over, and it could have been worse.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We head to the bottom of the
Leading off
fifth.
for the
Here's Mauricio
Astros,
Dubon.
Right fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
There's the strike. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Misses inside. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there. 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Outside. 3-2 now. That one is inside, ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Altuve, the next to hit, takes outside. Action in the pen down there. Drew Rasmussen getting ready to go. Rodriguez getting cranked up as well. Myers at first, 1 gone. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Hey.
Misses.
That's ball 2.
And that's ball 2. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Ripped to short. The throw to first. That ends the inning. One left for Houston, but they still lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top six. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. Just missed. And that's in there at the knees.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. It sails up onto the train tracks and out of here. Gone, a home run. And we are all tied up. It's 2-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
And stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lau. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
And 1-2. Chases that one out of the zone. The next 6 Ks for him in this one. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. 0 for 2 in this one. And the pitch is outside, ball one. One out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt. Missed with a changeup. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
(3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Go ahead run on base. Digging in, Josh Lowe.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch, and it just misses. The Astros have some action in their pen. Brian Abreu getting loose out there. Scott getting loose as well. Man at first, one away.
Nope.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And a curve is down and in.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And ball four to aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Danny Jansen.
2 on, 1 out. And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
2-0.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That one felt good. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 5-2.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Framber Valdez won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound. Caleb
Number
Ford.
63.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One down. And now the DH, Christopher Morel. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses. Ford, 33 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And another ball. Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is outside. Too high, and it's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much
Now
gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So man aboard. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero has grounded out a couple of times. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And that one is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Morel leads off first with 1 away.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Runner takes off, and that one ripped to left. McCarthy pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Richie Palacios.
Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 5-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Houston, now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. In for a strike, 0-1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Edwin Uceta warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Clevenger, a left-hander, also throwing. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. And down on strikes he goes, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. That's a little bit low. The Astros trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one a little below the knees. 2 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
That's outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And the deficit remains 5-2.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Luis Contreras.
Number 73, Luis Contreras.
Now here is
Leading off for
Johnny
Tampa
DeLuca.
Bay, center fielder Johnny DeLuca.
Popped up. Altuve makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, first baseman Yandy Diaz.
That's in there. Strike 1. little out front there as he swings through it. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Way outside, and it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding
Now
position after you
second
deliver that
baseman,
baseball.
Brandon
That is
Lau.
a scary one. Watch your lips.
Brandon Lau will hit next. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Late swing, foul to the left. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
That misses. 1-2 to count. Diaz, the base runner at first with 1 out.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt.
2-2 the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Threw that
0-1 the
fastball
count.
right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
0-1.
See if he continues to climb the ladder.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This to third, and that one handled. Zips it across. Third out. 1 left for Tampa, and it remains 5-2.
Now pitching for
We're
Tampa
back in a
Bay,
new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
63.
Edwin Uceta.
Edwin Uceta.
And the batter will be the
Leading
shortstop,
off for the
Jeremy
Astros,
Pena.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
That pitch gets the corner, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
And it's strike 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Got him. And 1 away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Right through there for a strike. And now the 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. The Rays leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Dubon, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
On the ground, right side. Lau sends it to first, and that will end the inning. Astros are down quietly. They trail at 5-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back,
Astros.
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Nick Hernandez.
Nick
Josh Lowe now at the plate. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Right fielder Josh Lowe.
And first offering is fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Danny Jansen.
And now Danny Jansen. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. Ripped to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter
2 down, base is empty.
Morel.
And next is the designated hitter, Christopher Morel. Swing and a drive, deep right field. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
So runner at second, 2 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. Swing and he breaks his bat. Grabs it barehanded. It's there, and that's a great play. The Rays strand just the one. They're still out in front 5-2. Back here at Dyken Park, and now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Uceta back to work.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Clevenger, the power lefty, up as well. That one missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Ball, that's inside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And that one pulled foul. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's already homered here in this one.
Jose Altuve.
Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch, that time taking, and it's 0-1. And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That one at 95 missed up top. And the count 1-2. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Two outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. In there for strike 1. Check swing, called strike. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one inside. Going to count 1-2.
Ball 2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2 outs. The right-hander
Ball
gives
four,
up the
big
2-out walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Manager out of the
Alvarez.
dugout, and he's going to make a change. Edwin Uceta won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Pete Fairbanks.
Now pitching
And
for
we all
Tampa
know
Bay.
about his slider. It's just
Number
filthy, man. And
29.
one of the better ones in the game, I'd
Pete
say.
Fairbanks.
Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't
outside.
find the zone. Paredes off of first with 2 away. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Back here in Houston, and the batter now, Richie Palacios. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
Movement in the bullpen. Ryan King, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Whitley, a right-hander, loosening up as well. In the air on the infield. Pena makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty
Now
good
batting,
timing on it.
center
Just got
fielder,
underneath it a little
Johnny
bit and popped it
DeLuca.
up.
Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball. Hernandez goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Comes up empty.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2 is the count.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And we're back.
Leading
And
off
here's the
for
first baseman,
Astros,
Christian
first
Walker.
baseman, Christian Walker.
This one high in the air to left center. DeLuca on the move to the gap. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Fly ball down the line. Low makes the grab on the run.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take
Now
on the
batting,
wall to make that
shortstop,
play, and it's
Jeremy
a lot easier to watch from up here
Pena.
because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
And first offering is fouled off.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That misses the
One ball,
zone. Now
2
1-2. The Astros down to their final strike.
Outside,
The
that's the ball.
shortstop takes the ball. And they'll do it again.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And a slider misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.